This is my third time trying to do this video, and I must stay positive and say the third time is a charm, okay? But my name is Kristen Miller, Miss 31 Blessings. I teach, you learn, let's go global. And I wanted to talk to you today about my AI journey. So I've been learning new techniques, tools, and other things that can help you in business and do this and do that and all these great things, because why? We need to learn AI. That's where I'm at, right? And so I sat in Miss Alicia, the AI Queen's summit last week, and it was phenomenal. I loved it. She was very informal, knew what she was doing, accredited, and then also actually testing out some of the different platforms to utilize when, just helping you with your writing or helping you create or whatever that looks like. She is the AI queen, so shout out to her. But she had an offer, right? And so no shade to her or nothing, but this was on me. She had an offer, and I really, really, really wanted to take part in it. But before I invested in it, I said, you know what? Let me pray about it. I really, really want this. Really, really, really want this. But let me pray about it, because I'll speak for myself. Sometimes we have the tendency to buy things and then we don't go back and use them. Right? So yeah, I have the tendency to do that. So I said, you know what? Let me pray about it. And then the urge was getting like more and more, because I'm like, God, I'm not hearing nothing. You're not saying nothing. So then day 2, after praying about it, I was like, you know what? Maybe that is probably not a good time for that right now, because I'm investing into some other things that's taking a lot of my time there, and then my time is going to have to be split over there because she is accredited, okay? Homegirl is accredited. Her course is accredited. So it's the real deal. You have to show up. You have to do a capstone project and all of this stuff. And it's like, Kristen, are you going to be able to be your best self in that class right now at this point? So I was like, okay, bet. You know what? She had another offer. So this other offer, was pretty much you get all of this stuff for a lifetime, and then you got 2 tickets to see her in person and actually create things with different platforms with AI. And that's what I really, really wanted. So I'm like, it's a bang for my buck. I can get this for a lifetime, and then I have 2 tickets to go to Atlanta to go to an event that's already, selling $800 some odd dollars on Eventbrite, and I can go and get it for this one price right here and get this right here. Still, let's go. And then somewhere along all of that, it came to write down everything that you done bought that you don't use. Go through your email just to look at different stuff, and that's what I did. And I didn't come to the conclusion until yesterday that I just didn't need to do it. And I was so hurt about it because I really, really wanted to. I explained to God what I wanted it for, what I was going to do, what I was, really wanting to do with that information. And he didn't say anything, but he allowed me to make my own decision, though. And so he gives you what you want, right? And so she sent me the replays with everything, and then also there was some free other items on her website. And what were they? Some tools to utilize in business. And I got that for free. So it's like, okay, well, I gave you what you wanted. Is that desire still there to run down to Atlanta? Because at first I was going to be disobedient. I'm not going to lie. I was going to be disobedient, and I was going to just purchase the ticket and just keep moving, right? But then a part of me was like, you better not do that. So I didn't do it. So fast forward, I posted a picture of my book in the library yesterday, and I put something that was so generic, like, whatever I want, I go after, I go get it, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And God told me you need to be very specific about this post. So I said, you know what? Cool. I had my original post up there, and then on the bottom, it said, Vision 2025. Vision 2025. Over 3,000 no-cap teen wellness and development books will be in the hands of schools, nonprofits, detention centers, homeschools, youth agencies, nationwide, helping to save lives and shape futures. Each book will serve as a powerful conversation starter with both teens and adults, building bridges of understanding, improving communication, and strengthening interpersonal skills. Let's make it happen. And then I had my link to the book. And so, right then and there, it spoke to me like, you need to be more specific in your prayers, more specific in your affirmations, just be more specific overall and stop just doing these blanket prayers, right? And so then after that, I learned how to do like this thing with Google Gemini or something like that. It helps you create a book, right? And so I was teaching my sister how to do it, and she was like, okay, here's the prompt that I wrote. And then I said, well, what are the characters wearing? What are the characters going? What do they look like? What's the setting? You know, you have to be very specific in how you code things for AI. And then it all clicked. It was just like, in order to get the results that you need from AI the way you want it, you have to be very specific. Just like we need to be in our prayer life. Very specific. And I'm not saying God didn't answer me because I wasn't very specific. I gave him a whole plan, okay? Christmas plan, right? But he wanted me to be very specific. What is it in my heart that I really, really desire? You know, and me going to this AI summit, was it more so I wanted to learn, or was it more so I was escaping from what I'm already doing because I don't see it moving like I want to, or it's not selling, or I can't find the right person. I seem like I can't find the right person, or whatever that is, or is it that? And it opened up my eyes to like look deep down inside, like, what are you doing and why are you doing it? So I had to check myself, right? But overall, God was like, you know what? You want to learn AI so bad? Let's start